Hi, collective. It's Shana. Excuse me. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe collective. Alright, collective. This reading here is for my botanical lovers, okay? This is Trippies, I believe, number 9, okay? Things people do when they smoke. Let's take a ride on the botanical train. Choo choo! Alright, collective, let's go. Alright, we're using Intuitive Canvas deck. We're using Modern Life Tarot. Oops. We're using the Roll Oracle cards. I like these cards. We're also using 6 Instinct Oracle deck. Foodie Fortunes, okay, or Food Fortunes. And Matic. Okay, collective, let's go. This should be a quick one. We're not going to get into the situations too much, okay? Because we have to keep in mind this is a trippy read, though. But yeah, well, it's all relevant, right? All right, who this Archangel Michael? Let's get top and bottom. Maybe we'll get 2 people. Is that in the room? No, my Lord, collective. Maybe we should get one more because apparently it's an angry trash box. Let's see. We'll keep that there as the clarifier. We'll see who that is. All right. What's the trip? Whoa, child. That's the trip. That's the trip, collective. Let's see. Let's go. How does it make this person feel? How does it make her feel, Archangel Michael? Tell us. How does it make them feel? Oh, excuse me. How does it make them feel? Thank you. Okay. What senses? Me and this lisp. I just saw 3:33 on the clock a couple seconds ago. This, yeah. What senses are impacted? Thank you. Energy medicine. So I'm getting, you know how it is with botanicals, right? There's like a peak point, right? And there's like a plateau, I think they might call, like an incline and a decline, okay? I'm getting either the incline or the decline, okay, if that makes sense. All right, show me what they be munching on. I meant to do this one last, okay? But let's leave it there. All right. Last one, words, and let's put it back the way it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be last. Words from the trippy air. Let's keep this as the mystery card because it's crumpling up in my hand. Words from the trippy air. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Who this? I'm getting is somebody who can't move forward, but I'm getting someone who's enraged, okay? Like maybe someone who's like just irate is what I'm getting, okay? An irate trash box collective. And they're smoking botanicals. This sounds dangerous, collective. Okay, it does to me. It looks dangerous. I don't know, collective. And look at how they paint their lips up like that. And those eyeballs. Okay. And something about somebody's Adam's apple, okay? I feel like somebody paints their face as well. This could literally be this man, collective. Maybe this is a younger person. That's a sword, so it could be an air sign, I think, right? I don't know, collective. We know what my Trippies. There's always young people coming out here, okay? I don't know what that's about. But this guy, I think he's at least in his 20s, okay? But for some reason, he's being referred to as a trash box, okay? Let's see what we get. This card is peeking out here on the deck, okay? On the top. That's 2. I don't want 2. Let's get the 1. Oh my goodness, collective. What sense does that make? This is someone who's hating on someone who's ascending. Okay, that's what I get. All right, let's leave her out. Maybe this is the reason why they're tripping and they're angry. Okay, they're telling us why they're angry. Because someone's ascending. And let's do one more and we're gonna move on. I want to see the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what it is. Wow, yeah, that's you, collective. They so angry, they don't know what to do. I want to put a face on this person, okay? Let's see if we can do that. I'm getting an earth angel that's ascending to the next level, collective. Might be ascended master next level, okay? Or whatever the next level is. Okay, but who is this trash box? This Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm getting a very immature, angry, irate person. Who is this person, Archangel Michael? Yeah, you know that don't make sense. Whoever it is, they're just so... Oh, it's someone who can't heal, collective. It could be an Aquarius. I think that's for the star. Someone who has no dreams, no hopes, no wishes. And I think this is why they're calling them a trash box collective. I feel like they have poor memories of the past as well, of childhood. Maybe this is why they can't heal. That maybe this is why they're a trash box, because they haven't healed their childhood wounds. Yeah, poor investments. I think I see emotional manipulator or a hater or something. No, I think that's the 9 of Swords under there. All right, but they've made poor investments because they are hateful, collective. How can you make good investments when you're hateful? Yeah. I feel like this is extreme. Okay, with the other cards, I feel like it's extreme. Okay, because the trash box is up in the upright and the healing, the star is in the reverse, collective, as well as the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, these are just somebody who's just thinking about, I feel like, all the terrible things they've done in their life, okay? And I feel like they're angry at you for ascending, collective, okay? And they're using botanicals, collective, okay? I don't know what we're going to get next. I don't know. Someone's having like vertigo or something, okay? All right, let's go. And it could be how the effect of the weed or something. I mean, the botanicals. All right, let's go. What's the trip? Parallel Parker Pro Collective. You know who this is. Oh my goodness, collective. We're going to get the bottom of the deck. This is a gang stalker, collective. I promise you this is who this is. Okay? And it's a younger person. They might look like this, collective. They're probably in their 20s, maybe early 30s at the most. This Parallel Parker Pro card is a gang stalker card for me. Okay? And look at him. You see that card back there in that's how they follow behind you, collective. Okay. So that's the trip. I hope they're not doing this while they're gang stalking you. They could be, collective, okay? Or maybe they're thinking about how they're going to stalk you the next time. They're going to be like, oh, we're going to do it real good. We're going to be extra perfect. She won't see us in the rear view mirror, okay? Or he, collective, okay? So, what a waste of botanicals, collective, okay? What a waste. There should be laws against this, collective, okay? What in the world? Okay, let's get the bottom, because I don't know what kind of trip this is, collective. Retail therapy guru. So they're thinking about, you know how, this is what I'm getting. You know how you think about, like, okay, you know, once you're working out your bills, and you'll be able to say, well, once I do these 2 weeks or these 3 or 4 weeks, I'll be able to work to this, to get this, whatever it is that you want or you need to do, right? And I feel like this is what this guy does. He gets his gang stalking money and he goes shopping, collective, okay? I'm getting a very immature, angry, irate person who makes poor investments and who cannot heal or has not healed from their childhood wounds, collective. And that's why they're calling them a trash box. Okay, and they're angry. They're angry at you, collective, because you're ascending. Okay, make that make sense. So this is what we have: hatred of another, which is really self-hatred. Okay, but they can't admit that. Okay, because then that would be admitting that you're right, collective. Okay, so I'm getting children here. Look at that 6 right here. It's reminding me of that. Yeah, I'm 6 card. Okay. All right, let's see. You got your gang stalker here. They're using botanicals and they're trying to map out how much gang stalking they need to do in order to get all these nice things from the mall. Okay? Okay, let's go. How does it make them feel? Collective, this is just insane, okay? But it makes sense. Because only this type of person would take this type of job, okay? Gang stalking innocent people who are just only trying to ascend in life, collective. Look, this is how they feel, collective. They feel like a caveman, okay? A primitive human. They know what they are, okay? So I don't know, maybe they do this botanicals in order to, you know, like the song say, hype me up. They hype themselves up and they go out and gang stalk after they use botanicals, and they're crazy and they're like cavemen on the road, collective. I've seen them. You know you've seen them. And they are like cavemen on the road and cave women, collective. Wow, this is insane, collective. There has to be some laws written against this, okay? This whole gang stalking thing, okay? Because this is just utter stupidity. Oh, man. And they have to get this energy up. Okay, what's the question? What senses are impacted? They have to get this energy. Okay, but let me read this first. Somebody's doing this right now, collective, okay? They're out on the road after using botanicals or while using it. Mulling through their mind and their thoughts of how they're going to they're gang stalking somebody right now, collective. And how they're going to buy things when they get paid. Okay? But it says primitive human. This is how they feel. Ancient, primordial, rustic instinct. They feel like they increase their instinct after they do this. But I just say it just makes them stupider, because if it increased their instinct, it would let them know. They wake up like, why am I doing this, right? Something like that, collective, okay? But all right, next question. We're almost there. What senses are impacted? Energy medicine. The ability to heal with one's own empathic, etheric, astral, mental, or spiritual energy. Okay, so I feel like they're just duller and number than ever. Okay? They can't heal. They can't heal themselves. They can't heal you. Okay? They can't heal the situation, the state that they're in life. Okay? They have no feelings. There's no empathic abilities. Okay? They have no compassion. There is no connection to the ethers or the astrals, collective. They're mentally unstable. Okay? And their spiritual energy is erratic, like that of a caveman, collective. Okay, this is a bad trip, collective. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we need to do a spinoff on the bad trip line. I don't know, collective. They're having a bad trip. But the scary part is that this is what they intended. This is what they desired. They're getting the outcome that they desired from the botanicals, okay? This is what they want. This is who they are, collective. Okay? I hope, I don't know. Let's see what they got to say, collective. Words from the Trippies. What they got to say? Collective, this is ridiculous. I told you it was a gang stalker. Okay? Government spying on its citizens, collective. You see it, it's there. All right, let's go. This is what they want to tell you. This is what they came here. The trash box came to tell us. Thank you so much, okay? This primitive human, okay? That this is like a dead person, collective. The Walking Dead. Show me what else do they have to say? Map, collective. Either they located you. Well, we know they located you. Let's pull on that, collective. You know we gotta pull on that, okay? This is too funny, collective. Let's pull on both of them. Show me government spying on its citizens. You survived the crucifixion. Now it's time for the resurrection. Okay? Injustice cannot stand. Alright, so they letting you know what's about to go down, okay? Let me see. Range Rover, collective. Maybe they, oh my goodness, that's crazy. This person is driving around in a Range Rover too. This trash box. Since you done took it that far, show me this Range Rover. Can we get a name for this person? They gripped in fear, collective. They driving around now. This is dangerous, collective. They're driving around now after using botanicals or while gang stalking someone, okay? This primitive-minded human, collective, this rustic being, okay, that's energetically and psychically, I'm feeling like they're imbalanced, but they're revved up or something, okay? They're driving around in a Range Rover. They're gripped in fear, collective, because I feel like they've been caught. Okay, they thought they had you in a dead position, but you're raising from the dead, but they're still the Walking Dead. And this map could be them being located. And this is why they're gripped in fear. Okay? This is real quick. Okay? Let's go. Show me the map and we'll see if they can eat anything at all. Let's get one more for that map. Okay? And get the bottom. The bottom of the deck, collective, beer for breakfast. Just like the beer for breakfast crew, okay? There's a whole group of them. Because all of them know that they did something real asinine, collective, okay? And they feeling it now. Ain't nothing like when you feel like you are, you know, real tough and you're rough and whatever. And the SWAT and the good FBI and the good Secret Service and them pop up at your door, collective, with tanks and everything else, and you realize how stupid you are to take a position as a gang stalker, possibly for elements of the government, right? And thinking that, you know, you're never going to get caught and you'll just be able to go to the mall and shop and get a whole bunch of useless stuff. It don't make sense. But yeah, they drinking beer for breakfast. We about to close it out. Map, show me that. Collective. I don't know what the hell this keeps coming out for, collective. These people are going to try to pin this on me, collective. If something happens, they're going to try to pin it on me. I'm telling you, I know what I feel in my heart. Collective, I'm just pulling these cards. They know that I'm connected, though. But it ain't me. They telling me what's going down. Okay, but I don't know what the hell's going on. Electrocution with map. Death or severe injury by electric shock, collective. I don't know. I'm getting treason again. I don't want to see anybody electrocuted, okay? Especially not me, okay? Let's go. When our collective? What the hell? This could be the... oh my goodness, excuse me. This name is... okay, this name is significant. This could be this trash box person they're talking about, okay? The person is driving around gripped in fear. Okay, because they know. I feel like they're driving a Range Rover, collective. Let's go. Aziz. Quinard, Aziz. Or these names are significant. These could be... forgive me. These could be two separate people in two separate vehicles, or they could be in the same vehicle, collective. I'm telling you, this is what they're saying. All right, but they're afraid. Let's see something. Why are they gripped in fear? Collective. Man, they doing magic. I know that's why they ride around here. They think they scaring you. That's a form of magic right there, right? But it says that evil entity you attached to me as a child is now my ally. Okay, bottom of the deck, gripped in fear. Use your Heka to destroy the enemy, collective. These people stupid. They drive into where you are, and all you got to do is say, I call judgment on the enemy. Expeditiously, right? And collective. But they came to you, collective, for a primordial butt whipping. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, collective. And who are these people in the first place? Oh, I know who this name. That could be a neighbor. Okay? Doesn't have to be. And I believe this name for me is a family member that I don't know. Okay? Who is this Quinard to me in my collective? My left ear just started ringing real high. Okay? It's the enemy. I saw that over there. Let's see. And we're going to close it out. The perfect storm, collective. All right. The perfect storm is a brewing. You and this Heka, okay? Use your Heka to destroy the enemy. Let's go. PhD, a doctorate of sorts. Treason. Didn't I just say something about treason, collective? Look at this. Okay, this is why these people gripped in fear, okay? So I'm getting like this person. This could be somebody in the military, collective, or in a high position somehow, or they're a contractor of the military, okay? Something like that. What was this again for? Electrocution, I think, or Quinard. Get out of here, collective. Ferncrest Lane. They done located these people. They probably at their house right now, collective. I hope the house number don't come out, collective, okay? Because I figured out what that was. Because there was a number that... Let's go. Quinard. Blood Rain, collective. I don't know if these cards are in the reverse or what. There's something about sickle cell, collective. Your ancestors are with you. I feel like they're supposed to be in the upright. Green light, collective. Let's get something on this blood rain. That's the perfect storm right there. You melanin. A dark brown pigment related to melanin. And that would make the rain look like blood, I think, okay? I don't know, collective, what this is. Show me blood rain in the reverse. We're about to close it out. Detox. Airbnb fell out there on that ascending being. They've been surveillancing you. I can't even say the word surveillant. For you, okay? In secret, collective, okay? The perfect storm. Show me that. And in the past, that Airbnbs came out with CIA Collective. Leroy. Angelic Protection. That's that temperance angel right there. We about to close it out. We got Blood Rain. Time to Detox. That's in the reverse. And it had Airbnb and China Collective. I ain't say it. That's what the cards said. This is for entertainment purposes only. Perfect Storm. Convoluted. It's complicated, Collective. That storm is complicated. Newborn Collective. Let's see. Leroy Collective. Let's see. Harper Collective. Okay. I'm getting a missing child. Why is China here? Hidden in plain sight, energetic healer. So somebody's an energetic healer hidden in plain sight, okay? With that melanin, we know where this is going with China, okay? Population genetics, that's where it's going, Collective, okay? They coming over right to where you, forgive me. Okay, let's go. What are some of their findings of this population's genetics experiments? Prison Collective, that's their findings. They're going to prison. It's beautiful. And now they did have some people recently, I think, in the U.S., right? With China. I don't know. They had chemicals for making meth, I think, Collective. And that would be population genetics, Collective. Okay. Interesting. These could be collaborator names, Collective. This is for entertainment purposes only. Mysteries of the Grand Canyon. That region is significant. What are the mysteries of the Grand Canyon? Show us some. They're doing magic over there, Collective. Why do they keep polluting these areas with all this toxic, low vibrational magic, okay? It says your magic isn't working. Walk away. Utopia. Yeah, it should be a utopia, that region. Those are sacred grounds over there, Collective, and they're just violating the ground and the people and everything. And they wonder why we don't have any peace, why the earth is upset, Collective. Okay. Okay. Population genetics, ain't that something? Who's behind this in China? Tell us something about the minds or something we don't. Oh my goodness, your sister's crazy, Collective. Oh, I told you these people come out for everything, Collective. This is insane. How could this be? These people are the absolute. This is Beelzebub, herself, Collective. I'm telling you. Your sister's a lying piece of I asked about who's behind it or whatever. And it fell out here on Airbnb. She's disgusting. My sister made so that I had cameras placed on me so they can watch me, Collective. They're nasty and filthy and disgusting. Okay, let's go back to the Trippy read, okay? This is insane. Okay, let's forget it because I don't want to keep going there because the thoughts is just grossing me out, okay? What is this newborn? What is this? It keeps falling out here, Airbnb. And it has stolen home. I know this sister's here. But what is this newborn, Collective? Russia, Collective. I'm just tired of this. Collective, I don't know if they're saying I was stolen or some of you. I don't know, Collective. But me is what they're saying. I was stolen from a home in Russia, possibly. Collective, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's go. I'm just messing up my own Trippy read. All right. Why was this baby taken? Let's just act like we know it. Gang stalking. Stand up, speak out. They're definitely gang stalking. Throat chakra. They didn't want you to talk, collective. I know they didn't stop me from talking for most of my life, collective. Okay. Your twin messed up. You get the booty. Okay. I'm thinking I got property over here in Russia too, collective. Before this is over, I may own nations. Okay. Based on the torture these people have put me through. And now they want to arrest me, collective. Every time I go out front, there are helicopters that fly in, okay? It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable, okay? All right. One other thing. Who is this person? This could be the name of the people who took me, collective. Show me this Leroy Harper. Who is these people? These could be two different people who work together. Air Force collective. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. Submarine covert underwater activity collective. I'm telling you. They're going to send submarines after me. They're going to send the Air Force to possibly... and the SWAT team. They're probably going to send the Secret Service after me too. They'll have the police. They'll have the dogs, right? They're going to have water hoses. They're going to have a whole... And look, my little Anubis statue is just rocking over there back and forth, okay? Because I'm moving the table, but they're going to send a whole magic squad after me, right? Probably people who throw darts, and they're going to have fried rotten green tomatoes they're going to throw at me, and eggs and all kinds of things, collective. It will be like that scene on Carrie in the movie. And then if the sun blow right, then they're going to be like, oh, see, I told you she's evil, she's wicked. Okay? Alright, collective, this was a short video until I just digressed all over the place. Let's get something on this before we get out of here, okay? All started with this gang stalking. Alright, but submarine covert underwater activity. Where is this going on? And why? They're just going to say they come. Oh my goodness, collective. This is how I stay in trouble, collective. I'm trying to live in peace. It's just getting worse and worse. Okay, I don't know. Is there water over there? I guess there is, the Atlantic Ocean, right? Granitesville, South Carolina, collective. And we had, I hope that ain't the case, collective. But let me see if I see it over here. We had this place, collective. And we had this. Okay, let me see. Bottom of the deck, submarine covert underwater activity. Low-life bottom feeders, collective, will do anything for money. That don't look good to me, okay? How are, whoever this is, how are they planning to pull this off? How are they, what is their approach? Oh, collective, I don't think I saw a beer. I saw something. Music, hip-hop artist, okay. Head eater. Okay, we're going to have to clarify those. I mean, at least this head eater. Or maybe both. Bottom of the deck? How are they going to do this? Hack it. They're going to hack hip-hop artists? Or this is a name as well, right? Or is... collective. Diabolical man. That's a man. Somebody's name. Maybe this is the name of the artist. Maybe this is somebody they're working with. This is for entertainment purposes only. Alright, show me, what is this head eater? Something with the mind, maybe? And get the bottom. How are they going to do this? Like it? I'm getting like mental manipulation. Mental manipulation, collective. Getting people in the... This could be... Ooh, this could be some of the people They could be tied to that country, okay? In terms of all this stuff that's been going on in the music industry, and all of these STDs and all this stuff being spread around, collective, that would definitely be population genetics, okay? And then they had the whole TikTok thing, right? It's something to it. Something to it. Let's get this to epiphany. That's the epiphany that I'm getting right now, collective. Show me. Medical experimentation, collective. I'm telling you. This is not a coincidence. They're saying what they're saying. I don't know all the details, collective. Let's see what we get. I don't have time cards, okay, but let's see. We did have government spying too, right? On its citizens. Who's in the submarine? Savor the flavor. It fell out there in Airbnb. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Time to start a new hobby, collective. I'm getting a alphabet boy, okay? I already mentioned the one I associate with these Airbnbs, secret surveillance, right? I feel like they're telling them it's time to do something else now, because they're not going to be able to do this covert activity like this, because they're targeting the population. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. One other thing. What is the population genetics, right? What are they using this medical experimentation? How are they using it? Alternate reality. I'm getting that space stuff again. We had the Air Force, right? And I'm getting video game development. Just all kinds of stuff. No refunds, no returns. Maybe they're trying to get out of here. Or maybe they're trying to really send people into an alternate reality where they can't come back from, collective. But somehow they're still alive. Okay, let's see something. What is this alternate reality? Fell out here on government spying. Fractals, small scale structure, complex curves resembling crystal growth, galaxy formation. Definitely something with the mind. Think again, something with the mind, collective. Fake love, something with the mind, collective. Male oofa, wow, collective. I'm getting that with this artist, possibly. There's something going on with this music industry and this stuff, collective, and a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? Let me pause. Alright, collective. We about to close it out. My goodness, they keep attacking my throat chakra, okay? But 33 days. My goodness. Something in 33 days, collective. Let me get some more work. Collective, this reading is hitting home, okay? It might be all over the place, but still, it's hitting home. 33 days. Tammy. Ebis papyrus. Egyptian medical papyrus of herbal knowledge. It's something definitely medical. The secrets are out. Let's get that, and we're going to get whatever the food this is and close it out. Close it out with the mystery. What's the secret? Something at nighttime, Airbnb. But maybe it's the daytime. It fell out there on Airbnb with that ascension, okay? Or that ascending being. Go ahead. Loco Moco. A crazy bind. Oh, a crazy bird on the loose, collective. There's a crazy bird on the loose. A crazy person's on the loose. And it's collective. And I told you the helicopters have been flying all around. Could be this name. I don't know. Put it where it go. Show me something about this Loco Moco. Who that? Oh, they worried. And it fell out there on this person, collective. Okay? Worry stone. Somebody could be hiding out. I like this corny joke. Under a coaster, collective. Okay, let's go. Child, collective. I'm telling you, something about a child. What the hell? We had newborn. Collective, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Because it's hitting too close to home for me, okay? With these certain names out here. I don't know these people personally, okay? Wow, this could be a male child, collective. Okay. All right. What is the outcome for this situation before we get what they be munching on? Who really care what they munching on, right? What is the outcome with this perfect storm? Collective, look at this. You know you got a lot of drugs going on, right? And look, with that whole Chinese thing where they arrested those people, they found chemicals for making a whole bunch of this, collective, okay? A whole bunch. Bottom of the deck, free spirit, born free. Okay, somehow they got you all mixed up in this, collective. I don't know these people from a can of paint, so to speak, okay? There's something very strange about all this. What is this head, honey? What are you doing here? Who are you? What are you doing? Dreaming of an enemy's past and in the reverse, collective. I don't know who this head eater is. AI after one, collective. Okay, I don't know. Let's get AI after one and we're going to get the munchies and go. AI after one. This is crazy. AI after one. Something right here. Give me a second. AI after one. It is almost 11 o'clock, collective. AI after one. Let's see. Suffering and ignorance. A saxophone player. Hidden mysteries. I feel like the secrets are out. Retrocognition. Knowledge of the past. Secrets about the past are out. Alright, let's get what they're munching on. What they be munching on? The Holy One, collective. Ain't that funny? These people scared. They really gripped in fear. They messed up and they know it, okay? The Holy One. We have bagels with cream cheese, okay? But the Holy One, collective, that's what they be munching on. Now they praying. Now they wishing. And, bargaining with the Creator. Okay, saying I won't do it no more. If you get me out of this, I'll never do it again. I'll turn my life around and I'll never do it again. Some people may not, right? But many others, they'll turn right back around by next week, collective. If they got them out of it. Let's see. Mystery card. Oh my. Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Count Dracula. Okay, collective. Maybe there's a Count Dracula in Nashville, Tennessee. That might be the head eater. Collective. It's definitely gang stalking out here. You are proving gang stalking does exist. Complete exposure. Let's get the next three and we out. Okay. We know we got misogynists all over the place out here. Okay. Doing the bump with his mans in secret. That's probably that twin. Okay, and I see this card sticking right out at me too. Okay, this word was sticking out right there. Black Mona Lisa Collective. They know who you are. Providence Hospital Collective. These people just stole me. Like, I don't know who the hell these people thought they were. Undercover cop. Undercover cop / agent. Let's go. Salary increase on the horizon. Maybe if it's a good cop, right, or agent, they're going to get a salary increase. Oh my goodness, increase. Sickle cell. I told you that's important. That's why they've been targeting me. High Spiritual Crimes Collective. 1,000 child traffickers are being publicly annihilated or humiliated. It's biblical, baby. This one came out in the last reading, okay? Karma will be loss of hearing and sight. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why? Divine will is being enforced. Collective, we may as well keep going. Polaris, North Star, Pole Star, purpose, guidance. This is where these people should have taken, should have directed the course of their life, right? In some way, some fashion. I mean, they just went completely in the opposite direction, okay? Your older sister is a diabolical demon. It can get really dark when you cross a divine being. Receiving a helping hand. Okay? Diabolical man. A spiritual cleansing is happening now. Dojo, a school of learning, training, martial arts. This prank caller. Construction worker. Ascended masters, spiritually enlightened beings that no longer incarnate on earth, act as guides to the living. I feel like that's where you're ascending to. Sexual harassment collective, ain't that something? Sexually harassing the earth angel with this secret surveillance, okay? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Angelic protection. All right, perfect way to end it. Honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long upon the earth. And I just put Bible collective, okay? If you like the video, like the video.